I got dicks there. I got dicks here. How many dicks are there? There are dicks everywhere.
You play with your boxes? She was just jumping in there. She's got her I want to be a bad kitty purr going.
So, yep, that light died about a year ago. And because it's an integrated LED, you can't just change the light bulb. So, yeah. And then yesterday, this one stopped working. Now, I took it off and then I got this on there. So I'm sure it's getting power and the switch is good. Because you see the yellow light, and then we hit the switch here because the switch is an electromagnetic super smart switch. Now it's off. It's off, right? Well, you can't. Yes, it is off because it's not glowing. Anyhow, so we're gonna do the right thing and tear this apart, probably upstairs where it's warm. And there's a photo light sensor in here, which I kind of like because it only comes on when it's dark out. But yeah, we're gonna try and convert this to a regular light bulb and just be done with this. Put an LED in there. Yeah. So then we'll do the same thing on that one. If it sounds like I'm talking like I got some little nuts in my mouth, yes, I do have some little nuts in my mouth. That didn't come out right. But you gotta take this apart and hold it and take the wires out, and all wires plugged in there. And yeah, if you think that's a wasp nest, you'd be pretty much on target. So it's a Monday, about 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and I gotta go do my review because they're gonna do forced ranking, and if there are more layoffs, that's gonna determine who they're gonna lay off. So I need to do some creative writing here. Not ready to retire quite yet, but this bad boy's ready to move. She's all ready. Just gonna tear out the old table. Our safety has been downsized. Probably cost savings. Great. Lamp update. So don't mess up your thumb. Everything I touch hurts, and I drop everything. I pick it up, and the Band-Aids barely makes it better. Anyhow, so this just died last week. So yeah, there's a base. What did I do in the base? I don't know. It's around here somewhere. Maybe it's downstairs. Anyhow, so I took the top off to get to the light, and then I noticed that this had, I couldn't get a meter on this, so I pulled out the back side. This was on the back, and then the base, which was here, must be downstairs. The base is the part that you mount to the wall. Anyhow, this came off, so I validated it. I'm getting 120 volts on these, and I'm not getting DC voltage to the LEDs, which require some voltage. Sure, they could put it on there, that would be nice, but no. It's a fairly simple circuit, although it does have this optical sensor. It doesn't turn on unless it's dark, so I hence the glove was on top of there. So I'm like shoving wires in here, turning the switch on, trying to diagnose it and hold this closed. I don't see anything popped, so I suspect it's this board, but I'm not sure. So anyhow, we're done with that. So I'm going to take this 1/4" thread, drill the hole, make it bigger, slide it, thread it onto here, which is of course metric, and that's not metric, that's 1/4". So being that it's brass, it's fairly large. Worst case, I can put the nut on the end. So, and then this, well, the nut that's there is going to hold this on. So it's going to go and then through there. And then this will be on there. Then we'll just pull a new wire through, and wherever the base is for the hole for the light sensor, I'm just going to put some caulk over that, and we're going to put it back up with the standard light bulb, because I'm tired of this. Although this is a good, I chose this one because it's got a large distance here, and I'm not sure why I need a large distance, because I'm not going to be able to put a nut on there, but I do have that screw to tighten, so we'll give that a go. So I'm going to find a drill bit. I don't have metric drill bits. Who has metric? I don't know if they make metric. Just use the Steiner hole? I don't know. Okay, we got success. So power comes in, comes out there. It's kind of jammed in there, and we got light. And that light bulb looks just about right. So at some point I'm going to take this off and just spray paint it. But tonight I just need to get it back up. I'm tired of coming home to the dark. So we'll turn this off. So I recycled an old extension cord, or that's hence why it's plugged in. Let's cut that not plugged in. So it made it easier to test. Well, that's better. I still gotta go back and work on this. So when I push this back, there's a box in here, and it just pushed the cable all the way forward. Now this dangles. So pulled it out, so there's a little dangle in there. I can't push it back because it won't let it go back there. So what I need to do is either pull it taut and carefully wrap it or somehow. But the cable, I used a little heavy dutier than I needed to. I'm going to get some more flexible lamp cord. The other problem is that these nuts attached to bolts that are a little bit too long, and the way it works is you just thread it back. Well, the plate it's attached to is stripped out the threads on this side, so this side doesn't actually screw in. So basically these cap screws bottom out, and then it just starts turning the threads on the plate and then pulls it back. It's not that bad, but what I can do is put a nut on the other side and just make that a little more securest. Yeah, so I have this on a switch that's smart, that turns the light on when it gets dark, 30 minutes before it gets dark, and then it will, I usually just turn it off at night, or I can use echo turn off deck, and it turns these off. So next step is to basically do the same thing here, although now that I know what I'm going to do, that's going to go a lot faster. But definitely have to have a ladder, and put the little caulk on here. Though when I put the circuit board back in, oh, that was the other thing, I had to put the box in here because then it just went all the way here, and then it went, the bolts sticking out 2 inches. So I really didn't want to, I wanted this to be flush against something, so I put the box in even though there's nothing in the box with an empty space, which at least allowed this to go together. So maybe I'll remove the box, cut the bolts, and put it all the way back. I don't know. This can slide back. There's an open space there. And we know it's open because there was a bee's nest in there, and I found other insects in there. So it wouldn't be bad going it back, and that would make this a little sturdier. So a little more optimization, but at least for now, I get a freaking light here, which is awesome. Stop zooming in and out. What's this finger? I don't know what to do with it. All right, the lumber liquidator, which is a mall that used to have like a bookseller's, and we got all wood. Whoops. So, yeah, that'll be my Christmas fun present. We got cat. We got squirrels. We got other squirrels. Seems to be studying the squirrel. I would have expected to attack the squirrel. There's 4 squirrels. 1, 2,
3, and there's another one back here. 4. She's close enough to chase. Doja Kat. Chase the squirrel. No. Ugh. So today's the day. We're gonna move the table in. So these are the chairs that are gonna go with the table to one of Joe's cousins. I took the leaves out, put them over there, took the covers off. We're gonna flip this over, take the fetuses off. And apparently I'm storing this or either taking it myself to Rochester. So it either stays here till May, spring, or I find a place for it. So yeah, these chairs I got 4 of. I found them in the trash, but they need to be recovered properly. It's just like low density foam, square. It's just wrong. It is ugly. But the wood seems fine. So I got the 4 chairs I bought that I'm slowly fixing. They're 100-year-old oak chairs. We've got the old chairs from Scotland. That one needs to be fixed. And then we have these chairs till March. So we got plenty of chairs. So we got 8, 9, 10. So, yeah. But this will be fun. I gotta definitely vacuum. The guy that vacuums here, if you don't see it, it doesn't exist. It's my philosophy on vacuuming. So ironically, it was 5 years ago, a week ago, that I was putting this together after we got it from the storage company that was supposed to clean these things up. And, our insurance company paid lots of money for them to clean things, and you can tell they didn't, because like that newspaper is probably, well, it's pretty old. I mean, for one, it's got advertising on it. Let's see, what is the advertising? Take a picture. Nurse, registered. Yeah, I'm going to say it's at least 50 years old, maybe 30, I don't know. Plus, they never cleaned the mold. So why there's mold? Well, this table sat here for about 8 years, and it was raining after the house fire. So yeah, water was coming down, splashing everywhere. The carpet looked fine, except it was covered in water. And they were supposed to do all this, and of course they didn't. And they didn't do anything but store the stuff. And they stored it shitty because some of the stuff got damaged by sunlight. Trying to think of one area that, I don't know, there's a streak on something. I mean, they didn't do anything. Anyhow, so it frustrates you to see this. So I'm going to have to spray this down with some mold remover, which we have a gallon left from the other remediation that they didn't do. So, yeah, fun. Here's an example. Ignoring the cat scratches down here, that's the water damage that they were supposed to repair. And again, it's fine they didn't do it, but the insurance company paid them to do that. So it'd be nice if they actually did what they were fucking paid to do. I think she wants in. Did you get a squirrel? Did you chase a squirrel? I see squirrels over there. I don't think you did your job. No. Okay, well, I vacuumed it and washed it 3 times, completely ignoring the fact that by my rule, if I put the table back, you won't see it. I didn't need to clean it, but it needed a good washing. Chairs are ready to be put back. Just have to move the table. My helper should be coming around 2, I think. Not sure, but I did, in case anybody wanted to measure the door a long time ago. That will fit in. I might have to twist a little bit, but I'm pretty certain it just slides right in. Got to get some felts for putting underneath the metal posts. You're probably wondering, like, a guy like you, Chris, you got a Roomba? No, I don't have a Roomba. It's an Oofy, but probably have an automated mop, and I don't. And there's a couple reasons for that. 1, cheap. 2, they don't last long. Kind of goes with the cheap. 3, this. If you got 2 of those, you can potty train them. But your outcome is different than you think. The potty training is really for you to accept the fact that they're going to leave stuff like that. Unless you take them out every 15 seconds or put them in a cage. And I can't cage them. So George is kind of sequestered over here because she doesn't even know when she's letting loose. She's 17, 18, and that's pretty much what she does. If you look carefully, she's probably breathing. God, this would be awkward if she wasn't, but she is. So yeah, she's kind of confined to this area. So what do I use? I use a cotton mop with a little bit of tech. So we got this pole here, and you just kind of got your water in there. Use a little Murphy's oil soap, and then you rinse with this spinny thing. And yeah, and you're done. And I don't know why it doesn't leak, but every time you spin it, something comes out. And there you go. That's it's pretty much a 2020 high-tech, low-tech solution. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's my life. So while I'm waiting for my helper, this is going downstairs. I added another rack and I downsized some of my coats, and I built this a while ago out of scrap wood, like about 20 years ago, and it was hanging up in the back hall. It was really handy because I could hang things. I got a shelf. It's a deep shelf. So today we decided to put it here. I've been debating a long time where to put it. I mean, the reality is I'd like to be able to charge stuff there. I'm going to probably just build a shelf down there. But in the meantime, she's old-fashioned wood, and she's got the Ireland there, and I'll probably, I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably add some magnets in the back here to hang things or something, and I want my pencils up, like just a little short pencil holder or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, it's there. Now I have a place where nobody will fuck with my stuff. And I seem to be buying a lot of knives lately. But the good thing is that was like $12, $16, and nothing was majorly expensive. That was about 60, I think. But yeah, anyhow. The other thing I want to do, and I think maybe it's this weekend, is get that shelf unit up, right centered on the window and out of the way. It just needs to get put up there. There's one here. These came from work. They didn't want them. They ripped them out. Now, you even have nice doors for them. I even have handles somewhere. So this was in the garage, and now it's here. These were in the garage a little while ago. So just need to... I realize I got to move a lot of stuff around, but just get her done. And then we can use the shelves and put stuff on there. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, we're just me hanging out down here. I thought I'm going to have height issues here, but yeah, it's time to put these in. So, good thing is, I'm inside the house. It's 68 degrees. It's not 24 degrees, plus sitting on a thing. I forgot to fill those. So, yeah, all right, just tighten that up. I decided I'm just going to use shims to level this out. Yeah. Of course, now I'm down here, I wish I had some shims. Yeah. Fuck. Well, got all 4 in. This one's shorter than that one, so unfortunately I figured that out and got that in there. Of course, there's a fine line on this, falling out and tightening it up. So yeah, got varying highs, but it's wood. So yeah, tomorrow I'll put some threads in and bolt it down and levelate it, because like there's a gap here I can put something in. So I got cardboard there. It's the finest of cardboard. It's the Amazon. That doesn't look right. So yeah, I guess I gotta get up. Oh, I do want to fill these holes eventually. I just put a little bit of lacquer spray in here just to keep it from getting humiditized. Flashlight works pretty good.
So today I'm going to make something. I got my little helper up here. She followed me right up the stairs into the workshop. I'm not sure what kind of help she'll be. Maybe rearranging any of the finishes from the primary surface to every other surface. Yeah, not sure. This is going to be the second weekend that I'm sick. I attribute that to my wife giving me diseases. What? Oh, she's saying get to work, buddy. So I got distracted. I bought these at garage sale. These are Greenlees. They're used electrical company. And then one of my Foster bits. These are extras, but If I don't see them, I don't have them. So just spent a few minutes. Again, that's procrastinating. Ignore all that. Do want to mention the chair incident. So where is it? Where did it go? There it is. No? Yeah, that was it. And now it's gone. Anyhow, I went to assemble this piece back, and I kept driving the screw in because I filled the hole, and it went every way but straight. And I did some digging, literally, and found there was a screw embedded. Apparently, a screw broke off like a quarter of an inch in, so I had to dig that out. That was quite a chore, trying not to destroy the wood and yet get the screw out. So that screw bit was, she was just a little guy when by the time it was about a 3/8 of an inch, but it's now down there. Anyhow, wonder what Bob Vila's doing right now. I got kind of into some sort of Christmas thing. So Joe wants a tree to hang in the window. So I have some old Lathe. I was gonna do it out of sticks, but sticks are so gross. They're just random sticks. This is much better. So I just had an epiphany that if I cut them off at an angle, it'll look more like a tree. She wants a star at the top. So yeah, I'll probably fabricate a star of this copper. And got some old guide wire copper that I'm gonna use to string it all up. I guess she's gonna hang ornaments on this. I got some more of this. What I was looking for is the original wiring to the house, and I thought I had bundles of it, and I probably do. It's, you know, in the house down at the bottom where the kids are afraid to go. Maybe there's some up, I don't know. So I spent 20 minutes looking around and I couldn't find it. These chairs are ready to go. They just need some sort of protections on the top or the bottom. And those are ready to go too, though I don't know what to do with those. They're all finished for the most part. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Oh, Christmas presents abound. As if she's gonna notice because she never watches the videos. So yeah, it's a little foggy in here, but she's done. Been putting some lacquer thinner on her. You know, the good stuff that gets you high. Lacquer thinner. Always good for the lungs. Yeah, made a second one. I kind of liked the look of sanding the heck out of it. I don't know, one of these I sanded the heck out of. I've lost track of which one's which. I think this is the second one. Yeah. That one's got a shorter lead-in, I guess. And I got an extra piece, so if I need to make it longer, I don't know which one's going to be right. Yeah, so I do want to come back and put some acid on here and then solder those joints. I don't know why, I just feel the need to. Yeah, just put a little. I tried doing that, but the solder just rolled off, and I think it's because I didn't have enough acid in there to etch this, because this is like 80-year-old wire. So this is Lathe from the house. Most of the Lathe came from the old parts, so I think all of it, well, almost all of it. And then the wire, I believe, was a short radio wire that was between the house and one of these trees over here. I pulled that off about 20 years ago and coiled it up, because copper pretty much lasts forever. But she's got a nice patina on her. Again, I couldn't find the house wiring somewhere. Maybe it's up there, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully she likes these. I don't remember what that's for. That goes in Olivia's bedroom. That goes in the window. But this is a mystery. As is this. Well, I know where that is. That's Sophie's. That's going to go up in the attic. Those chairs are ready to go. Fix the stool, but this one, I think there's a top somewhere. Where's that top? This is the piece that goes between the living room and the dining room, and I'm like so close to putting that up now that I've got room to work downstairs. But we've been organized, which means a lot of stuff has been coming upstairs. So I gotta downsize and rearrange things a little bit here, but it's getting better. Okay, now it's time to attach this to the frame, and I bought these a year ago. They came with small nuts, or 1/4 inch bolts, but so these threads, so I'm going to drill a hole. So I'm going to find out what size.
underneath here in the slot area. And then this will thread in with the Allen key. And then this provides threads for the bolts. Problem is, they only threaded it down that far. Enhance. De-enhance. I don't know how to enhance. There you go. So that's a problem because I needed to thread all the way through. So I'm gonna go and hopefully find a die. Again, it's 1/4 inch 20, so I just need to find a die and extend those threads down all the way so they fit. Okay, here's the before and after. So I was able to run them through twice. What I mean by twice is one side it's tapered. So as it's cutting, it cuts a little bit as it goes through, and as it exits, it cuts the final amount. Well, since I was driving through that side, I did the initial cut, and then I went back through the second time, cleaning it out so that it was that size, the tighter size. So they ain't perfect because these are rolled threads, which are much nicer threads, but they will do for what they need to do. I was able to easily roll this on by hand, so I know that they will do the job there. These are the longer threads, so there'll be more meat. The next thing I had to do after I finished this one is figure out what size drill bit to use in the wood for this. I had hoped that the kit came with it. Of course it didn't. It didn't even say what size to use. Great. I have to go in the interwebs, I guess. Oops, we got one more step. So you can see that the bolt's too long. So I got to cut a 1/4 inch off of each one, like this. Hands. So, maybe 5 more to go. Well, that's what we were looking for. They're all in. It was a challenge because we had to drill the holes, then move the unit. Then I found out that that side wasn't straight, so I straightened that, which made this cockeyed. Somehow, once I got all the holes drilled, we had to move this over so I could put the inserts in because the inserts didn't fit through, and then I had to relocate them, which is hard because if I was smart, I would have put a piece of tape here so we knew when it was aligned, but I didn't. So, but she's in. So now you move this side, the whole thing's attached. 6 screws. Now we got to get to putting some coats on the top. I need about 3 to 4 more, so that's 3 to 4 days. So I said I was going to the dollar store. She said she wanted to go, but yeah. She heard Walmart. I don't know how you get Walmart at a dollar store, so we're just wandering. I don't know. Gotta get cat food. Have it at the dollar store. I didn't exactly dress up. I thought I was going to the dollar store. I guess it's Walmart. Do you have to dress up? Doubt it. I have an affinity for those. I could eat the whole box. I should have stopped here. Nutty Buddies. Ugh, these are awesome. What's this technology? I haven't seen this. That's new. That looks good. Kind of cheating here, aren't they? Peanut butter oh my. I gotta get away from here. And it doesn't help them freaking hungry too. Zebra cakes? Yeah, I'll eat them. Shortcake rolls? Done a whole box before, but that's good and that's really good. Look, see, it's even empty because everybody knows that looks tempting. I didn't. Well, I mean, I knew about these, but Eggos, apple fritters, cookies and cream, hot sundae, confetti. What the hell? So many choices. So many choices. I guess that's what the goal was. So I guess those go up in the other one. I don't know. It seems like you just put them up and then take them back down. Paps, Milwaukee. Well, there's a celebration. Well, it's time to get this into there. Not sure where to put it, but it's in bundles. 2, 3, 4, 5. The bundle's about 8 inches by 8 feet, so that should fit. It's cold out here, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna get cold. Yeah, just an update. She told me to go ahead and order this and do this in Christmas, and since she didn't offer to help move it, I moved it, and here it is. She wants to move it, she can move it. I don't even think she's gonna notice it. It's not that big.